You've never seen anything this powerful. You have never heard anything this great, because what you're looking at right now from HP is the fastest, the most powerful, the most feature-rich. And not only does this have, right inside of it, in that huge 17-inch screen, Intel Core i5 processor, which is one of the fastest in the marketplace. You're going to have that need for speed completely checked off. But in addition to that, you have the entire Beat sound system inside as well. So the sound is going to be just as great as that incredible picture. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte in terms of your storage. And by the way, it's from HP, #1 manufacturer when it comes to PCs. You're getting an incredible price today because our price is the best price absolutely anywhere. Not only are you getting the best price right here on the laptop, and we're going to show you a pricing page, but in addition to that, we're including for you almost $380 worth of software and a lifetime of technical support, all put together at a price of $799.95. We're doing free shipping, and we're going to do 6 flex payments, which means $133.33 on your credit card today. Why buy from right here? Because of that $350 in software, because of the lifetime of tech support, and yes, you can talk to a real person. Holiday return policy in effect right now till the end of January. You have until if you need to return this for any reason, free shipping, 6 flex payments, Microsoft Office 365 included for 1 entire year. And if you want to put this on your HSN card, we're going to let you finance it with 0 interest for 1 entire year. 12 months to pay for this one. And truly, the colors going very quickly. Silver and white getting very limited now. We also have it available in this gorgeous turquoise color. The purple is Aaron's favorite. You guys love the red as well. All available right now. What a day, because this is it for the rest of the entire year. If you want a 17-inch laptop, this is the best deal of the year and the best deal for the rest of the year that you will see right here at
This
HSN.
is it. This is the last time. And why is everybody so crazy about this today? It's HP. It's the #1 manufacturer of computers in the entire country. Nobody sells more computers or inkjet printers, for that matter, than HP. So you're buying a brand that, you know, is a very, very sought-after brand. You're buying the largest screen size we do in any computer. So if you have ever looked at any screen and thought, oh, I can't quite see that, oh, I need to go get my reading glasses, wait a minute, wait, you don't have to do that anymore. The screen size is out of this world, but what it doesn't add is a lot of weight. This still only weighs about 6 pounds. What it doesn't do is take away a lot of battery life. That's frequently the case when you have a larger screen like this. This has a nice long battery life, about a 6-hour battery life, thanks to the Intel Core i5 processor. And that's sort of my next point. You're getting HP and you're getting the Intel name. A lot of people will only buy computers with an Intel processor, and then when you get into the Intel family, when you sort of want to look at, you know, good, better, best, when you get to best, you get to the Core family, to the Core i3, Core i5, and Core i7 processors. The Core i5 is in here. What's that all translate to for you? That plus a full terabyte of hard drive, 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's the largest hard drive. It's the most RAM we've ever done. It translates to a more powerful computer, to a faster computer experience as well. And to that point, since we have such a short presentation, this is really an abbreviated look. What I'd like to do is, pardon me, hop into my computer so you can see. I'm in my computer right now. Here's just lots of different photos that I have in my computer, right? I can pull up any of them, and I want you to see how quickly, I mean, I can just fly through pictures. You can just, it processes so very fast. And if I get into any of these photos and you want to do something, maybe you want to crop, maybe you want to edit, maybe you want to make the picture larger or smaller, just by pinching your fingers, you can do all that. I'm just pinching my fingers on the keypad to do that. Maybe you want to crop the photo. I'm going to say, yeah, okay, let's go ahead, let's crop this, see how quickly I can crop it. Go right up there. Yeah, that's a good crop. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply it. That'll work. I'm going to save a copy. Do you want to email this photo? Do one little swipe. I know I'm going fast. I'm doing it on purpose because I want to prove a point. I'm emailing this and it's out the door. I opened my photo. I cropped my photo. Edited it. I saved it. It's now, look, the email, the picture's attached to the email and it's heading out the door in a matter of seconds. I show you that because I want to show you, no matter what you like to do on your computer, I'm flipping through all of the programs that I have open right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I started at the picture. Okay, so I've got about 10 photos, or excuse me, about 10 applications opened on this computer right now. And you can see they're all running quickly. Nothing is pausing. Nothing is hesitating. Whether you're multitasking, whether you are doing things that take up a lot of memory, like, for example, Maybe you like to get on your webcam. This is a beautiful high-definition webcam. High-definition webcam is built in. I can make it full screen. These are just some examples of the things that you can do, and you can do them sort of go back and forth, have lots of things running at one time, and not be nervous. Is my computer going to crash? Am I overloading its memory? Do I have enough RAM to do it? You've got the power. That's what you have. You, as Tony would say, you really can do it with this computer because it has a larger hard drive, because it has more memory, and because it has a processor that's designed, that's very much built to be able to multitask in the way that I'm doing now, to be able to run complicated programs. Like, you know, a webcam takes a lot of power for the computer to run. It's a video-intensive program, right? I can do that and still have all my other programs running, and you see the webcam isn't slow. It's not sort of herky-jerky. It's still nice and it's smooth, and that's because with the Core i5 processor, it has something called hyper-threading, which I'll show you in just a minute after Alice updates. I want to show you guys hyper-threading, and I want to show you all Turbo Boost. Those are really, Alice, the technologies behind this processor that let me edit my photos, edit my video, run a dozen programs at the same time, send emails, do all of that, and never have a moment's hesitation from my computer.
Absolutely, and that's that need for speed, because if you don't have the speed to process, then you have a frustrating experience. You have an aggravating experience. This is the most powerful. This is the most feature-rich we have ever brought you. This is it for the entire year when it comes to a 17-inch. We will not be featuring another 17-inch as a today's special. There's, what is there, like 7 weeks until really the big day? I mean, this is your time. This is the day. Make a choice, get it home, and again, you have until the end of January. If for any reason you need to return it, absolutely no problem, okay? But if you don't pick up your color now, if you don't grab what you want, then you will miss out on the best opportunity of the entire year. This price is not available anywhere else. This configuration, not available anywhere else. You're not just getting HP's top of the line when it comes to an incredible Core i5 processor, one of the fastest in the marketplace, but you're getting a huge configuration, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte, that's your storage. You're getting all of that, and then you're getting a lifetime of tech support, and then you're getting $367 worth of software, and then you're getting 6 months to pay for this, and then, if you use your HSN card, you're getting an entire year, no interest payments. If you want to do it that way, we're happy for you to do it. Listen, 089384. We only have a few minutes in this presentation, so I want to give Aaron as much time to give you a tour. This has not only one of the fastest processors, this has Beats inside of it. The sound is as great as the picture. It is your complete experience. And truly, this is your moment to upgrade, to update, and to get something home for $133.33 on your credit card. You're going to love this experience.
I think you're absolutely right. A tour sounds like a great idea. So let's take a look around at all the ports and all the accessories and that sort of things that are on the computer. I think a lot of you, well, I know a lot of you have been calling in and asking, as always happens on our Today Specials, does this have an optical drive? And it's a very good question, because more than half of the laptop computers sold in the U.S. today do not have an optical drive. They're very expensive for the manufacturers to put into your computers. They go, oh, well, there's cloud computing, and cloud computing is great. I'm a big fan of cloud computing, but I want to be able to load a DVD. I want to be able to burn a CD. I want to be able to burn music and videos and all that. That's very important to most of us. I would not buy a computer that doesn't have an optical drive. Optical drive built in here, ready to go. So you have your optical drive. That's number one, probably the most important port. 3 different USB ports. I will point out your one USB port over here, and as I do, there's a total of 3. I'll remind you guys, you'll see at the bottom of your screen right now, Viper antivirus security. This protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. You don't have to renew it every year. You pay for it one time. It breaks down to less than $10 a computer. And actually, when you pick up the Viper antivirus suite, you get 2 USB sticks. There are licenses for 4 computers on each one. Oh, I'll let Alice give you guys a scoop. It's a bonus buy too, right?
It's a bonus buy. So when you buy our today's special, you'll get $5 off your Viper antivirus. So make this the day that you really do protect everything. So I'm going to let you continue.
All right, thank you. So that's the scoop on Viper. You put it in, you let it load. There's a total of 3 USB ports on this computer. Here is a port for your earbuds. So if you want to plug your earbuds in, I know Alice has had some great Beats headphones in her show today. This does have Beats audio on it. So the speaker that is built into this computer is awesome. The microphone that is built into this computer is awesome. But if you want to add anything extra, you certainly have all the ports to do that. On the other side, This is a card reader, reads an SD card, an XD card, an MMC card. So you pop your card right in here. You can actually fit up to 320,000 photos. That's 1/3 of a million photos, if you're doing your math, on the hard drive in this computer that weighs only about 7 pounds. 3 USB ports. Here's your other 2 USB ports. This is a USB 3.0 port. And your USB 3.0 port actually runs about 10 times faster than your standard USB port. So if it would have taken Viper 5 minutes to load on a regular port, it'll take it 30 seconds to load on this port. Viper, again, indispensable. Even if you're not picking up the computer today, if you own a computer, you got to have antivirus, and Viper is just the smartest use of your money, certainly. There's your HDMI port. You can plug this into a television. I'm going to try to walk over to our TV just to show you. Send high-definition video and high-definition audio with one cable. There's an Ethernet port. Now, Wi-Fi is built in, of course. You're online. Anywhere you go, you are online with this computer where there's a Wi-Fi signal. But if you are plugging into like a T1 line or to a network or something like that, this is fully networkable. I showed you already, but I'll show you again. I've got video streaming right here, and at the top, there is a high-definition webcam. I know that's important to a lot of us for Skyping and Google Talk and doing, all the different programs that are out there now. You've got your high-definition webcam built in. This is a computer that's about having a better experience. I can talk to you about the specs all day, about how big the hard drive is, and that it's Core i5 and all those really cool things. But honestly, what's most important is that when you sit down to the computer, how many times a day do you go to your computer? A dozen plus, right? When you get on Facebook, you're going to have a larger screen on which to see Facebook. When you web chat, you're going to have a faster processor, so smoother video. In the same vein as that, when you download videos from Netflix or you watch videos on YouTube or on Facebook, they're not constantly buffering because you have a faster processor. This is about a better experience all around, even down to not just what you're looking at and not just the performance of the computer, but what you're hearing, even down to the Beats audio that's built in.
That's right, because everything about this is a complete experience. Everything about this is your top-of-the-line experience. And you're doing it in that great big 17-inch fabulous screen. To get the 17-inch size at this price with not only HP quality, not only the Beats sound system already built into this, but then to also get a lifetime of tech support. I mean, how important is that? To be able to ask the questions you want to ask. How do I do this? How do I attach this email? How do I set this up? I'm not sure where I start. They will walk you through it. All of that's going to be free. We're including that. The value of that's $279. The value of the software is $376. That's just on top of the best price on this anywhere in the country. And if you go and you shop right now, look it up, go and evaluate it, okay? Price comparison. And you will find that this value beats anybody else's value. And especially when we add on the extras like we like to do. And especially when you get to split up those payments. We're going to ship it right to your front door. Anywhere you want us to ship it, absolutely free. Delivery direct, let us ship it to whoever you might be sending it to as a gift. But today is the only day that you will see a 17-inch HP at this price. This is it for the year. This is it, the final time we will be featuring a 17-inch fabulous laptop as a today's special. We've never been able to do it before with this kind of specs, and we will not do it for the rest of the year. So even if you're just thinking about it, maybe I just want to get my hands on it, do it. You have until the end of January to return it. And if you can use that HSN card, just a great time to break that puppy out, because 12 months, no interest. Who does that? We do it.
We do it. Only here at HSN. Another thing that we do at HSN and only at HSN, we include $367 of additional software. Now, that's in addition to Office 365. Let me show you the additional software programs. These are all programs that you could go out and buy individually. They're individually commercially available. So Corel Office. Corel Office is a Office program that is fully compatible with Microsoft Office, so like Word and Excel and PowerPoint. Disk Defragmenter, Privacy Cleaner, and Registry Cleaner, those in conjunction with your Viper antivirus suite, which you're seeing at the bottom of your screen off and on throughout the show, will keep your computer just absolutely humming for years. Keep it running like it's brand new. Bunchy Plus 1-year subscription, CoreFX Creative, Corel PDF Fusion. There's a second page, for goodness sakes. File Center, Font Pack Pro Master Collection, Photo Plus for editing your photos, and you guys saw me, do some photo editing for editing photo and editing video and that sort of thing. This is a multimedia computer. It's perfect for that sort of application. Typing Instructor Platinum, Web Plus, and then Wunderlist Pro 1-year subscription. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot that you get. We frankly can't touch on it all in this short of a presentation. I would like to show you though. We have a slide as well for Office 365. You're getting included a year of Office 365. The cool thing about Office 365 is now when you're using Office, it's always up to date with the latest version. It updates automatically for free. So you get a year of this. It includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, Publisher, and Access. We've never included any Microsoft Office solution that had that many of the Microsoft Suite programs in it. This is also not just good for one computer, it's good for a computer and it's good for a tablet, and it can be used remotely. So it's loaded locally to your computer, but if you're at someone else's house and you need to log on and work on your Word programs or your Publisher or your Excel spreadsheets or whatever, you can do that. That's part of it said OneDrive, a 1 terabyte of cloud storage. That's part of that portion of the program. So you get Office 365, all the additional software. It is the largest hard drive we've ever done. We've never done anything larger than 1 terabyte. I'd love to show you here quickly in our last 120 seconds or so. What does